All right, I want to do the intro right away. Welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Smut. This is Secondhand Smut. I'm Angela.
And I'm Paul.
And I feel good about it.
Okay.
I just got a really big burst of energy.
Okay, good.
I did chug an Alani before I came here.
Oh, my
200
God.
milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah, I know. I've been drinking those almost daily at work.
Oh, I thought they were the other ones. What are the other ones?
No, they are Alani.
Oh, okay.
What kind do you get?
Whatever I grab at Target at the self-checkout. That's the only time I get them.
I like the blueberry slush, and I like the cherry slush.
I do like the cherry slush.
I don't like the cherry lime.
No.
I do not like the orange.
That's what I had today.
And then they had one I had the other day that it's like winter flavored is what it was called. It was like winter something. And I was like, what is this?
White.
I thought it was going to be like, honestly, it looked like it was going to be peppermint. And I was like, this is going to be crazy.
That would have been
It was
foul.
cranberry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it actually wasn't even cranberry. It just tastes like berry.
Yeah.
And I don't drink energy drinks. Except for the one I have every day.
Yeah. And that's okay.
That's new, though. And actually, I stopped. Oh, you know what? Wait, hold on. Did I interrupt you? Like, were you going to get into something? Okay, cool.
Wouldn't matter if you did.
I know. Now that I'm rich.
Yeah.
It was Black Friday. Yeah. So can I tell you 2 things I bought? You're going to hate one of them.
More shit from Temu or
These were Amazon.
Okay.
These were Amazon. New coffee maker.
Nice. Yep.
I think I have 7 different ways to make coffee in my apartment right now. Nice one.
You don't drink that much coffee.
No, not really.
Like, you'll go to, like, matcha and shit.
Yeah, but I'm on the coffee kick right now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to do coffee instead of energy drinks, but I got, like, a automatic pour-over one.
Cool.
It, like, blooms it and shit. It's cool. It was, like $130 down from, I don't know, a lot more than that.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, dope.
Nice.
I've had this for a long time, and it's big. And then you're gonna hate this with a deep passion. I bought a Roomba, but not like a name brand one.
You did?
Yeah. Don't look around here for it.
I'm not looking around here for it.
I put it away.
I'm not looking for it.
You're looking for all the dust.
I'm looking at the floor, and I'm saying.
Well, I mean, also look at my floors.
Job?
I have clothes and things everywhere.
Right. I'm just like. I don't know.
It wasn't the best purchase.
Hey.
I'll be honest. Got here yesterday.
Especially.
I like it.
You do?
I like him. He's funny. He's so stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking went under my bed earlier today.
And
then I just let it go.
Yeah.
I just let it go. And then it came out looking different. I was like, oh man.
He went through it.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder what it's like under there.
Probably
right
not
now.
great.
Probably not great.
It's probably like.
But whatever. I have one now. And that one was a fucking incredible deal. $130 down from $540.
And it's knockoff Roomba?
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. There's like so many of them, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And who knows what the prices are. But still, I was like, this would have been a nicer one. And it does pick up a lot of shit. I just like haven't let it run that long because I need to like clean my apartment so it can clean my apartment.
Yes.
And I'm just not there yet. I'm just like fucking around with it.
Huh.
We're just like getting to know each other.
Hey, you know, you're not always going to live here.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, I'm not renewing my lease. They sent me like an email yesterday and I'm just like, I'm not responding to this.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, I'm not going to tell them I'm not renewing now.
No, fuck no.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't.
Because then they're going to start trying to show it and shit. And I'm not trying to do that.
Hell no.
I already decided I don't like my building.
So you're going to leave the building?
Well, I mean, I don't like them as in like, they are either nothing, like they provide no support or services or anything here, really, or they fucking made me take down my curtains on my
that's what did
balcony after 2.5 years. After when I moved in, she was like, as long as you keep it nice and you don't have trash out there, it's fine, we won't bother you. And I said, okay, cool. And then she was a bitch to me about it. She was a bitch to me about it.
Yeah,
she could have been like chill about it and I would have been like, I get it, man, it's your job, like the owner said. But she was a bitch to me about it, misspelled everything in her emails, and copy and pasted shit to me. So now, when you come to show this apartment, I'm going to have my deer skull in a pentagram in wax. And I'm just going to be like, yeah, what are you going to tell me? What are you going to say? Right. I'm not allowed to have that. Say something. That's religious persecution. If she's like, hi, can you not put out your pentagrams? I'm sorry. I'm a witch.
You've clearly had this argument.
I have. I've been like, listen, I already have like a fair amount of like dicks around my apartment. Like, I like wooden dicks and like stuff. Just like gay people get dicks. I'm gonna fucking.
Oh, you could.
It's gonna be porn.
You could go shopping at your boyfriend's
house. That's true. My boyfriend's, his whole apartment, it's all art he bought on Etsy. That is men fucking.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's porn. It's like.
His house is like, porn.
It's porn.
What did his sister think about it when she came?
She's fine. She didn't care. She loved it. She didn't mind at all. But I mean, he's got like literally like leg spread guy getting like fucked, but it's like on like handmade paper with like maple leaves pressed in between. It's like there's like imprints of like leaves behind hardcore porn.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
It is a vibe. It's a nice vibe. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too, but I'm like, I'm going to use some of that and just be like, whatever.
Love that you've had that fight in your head.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, Paul,
What's up?
do you want to talk about Thing?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about the thing.
The elephant in the room, if you will?
I see no elephants. Whatever. This is our first one recording since my documentary came out, the Rocky Mountain Mortician Murder. So
on HBO Max.
HBO
It's been in the
Max.
top
6.
See, I didn't know. I didn't know the top 6 was a thing. I just thought it was top 10.
That's just what someone said to me. But I mean, it's top 10.
It was 6 in the top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy just turning on HBO Max and just seeing it there and being like, oh, yeah, that's about Paul's life. Paul made that documentary.
Funny, like we watched it the night it came out on, like live on TV, and then I haven't really like fucked with it. I don't know. I'm having like I'm having a little bit of a mentee about it.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm having a little bit of a mentee. A little
bit. This guy's gonna crash out.
Yeah.
You gonna crash out.
You know how like I don't dream because I get too high to dream. Well, I'm dreaming. They're forcing their way through.
Yeah, your brain is.
So that's something. Yeah, keep waking up at like 4 a.m.
Going back to sleep or no?
Yeah, trying to. This morning, woke up at 4, couldn't find my AirPod in my sheets.
Yep.
Panicked.
Yep.
Had to use Find My Shit. 4 in the morning. Actually, it was like 4:50. So then I was like, oh, that was annoying. Go back to bed. 6:30, fire alarm in the building goes off.
My God.
So then, and it's fucking freezing right now. It's so cold.
Yeah.
So I get up in my underwear. I walk over to my door and I'm like, literally, unless there's smoke out here.
Oh, 100%.
I'm not doing this.
I'm
not playing this game.
Nope.
I'm not doing this.
Nope.
So then it went off again and I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
Maybe and then I was like waiting to see if people were running or something.
Yeah.
No reaction.
Yeah.
And then eventually it went away. I didn't go back to bed. I couldn't fall asleep because I get up at 7.
Yeah.
So it's like,
What's
this
the fucking point?
sucks.
Oh, I hate that.
I was so mad.
Oh, dude, but for real, back to the smoke alarm thing, that I feel like most people would just die in a fire because most people are like, I'm not fucking leaving.
Well, I've been tricked before here.
Me too.
One
in my
time-
apartment complex several times.
It like went off and I'm like outside and my other neighbors are outside and we were like, so what's up? And it was like that our shitty dryer thing was smoking and it.
But you know what? Your building is a fire hazard.
Oh yeah, it's a fire hazard.
So in mine, I'm like, I'm not even getting up and looking outside my door.
I just thought, like I live on the first floor and I have a balcony. I was like, if I'm
just
here,
hop over.
I was like, if the floor starts to feel warm.
Yep.
Or I smell something, me and Brophy are hopping over that, and I'm fine. But it really fucked me up this morning. I'm like,
yeah, that sucks.
So tired.
That blows.
I'm like not sleeping well.
You should try to just maybe not play video games when I leave and just go to bed. Because I'm probably not leaving.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
You know. Something.
Now I have to play video games because you said that. Why would you do that?
You're right.
I am right.
You're right. I'm right.
I was like, I'm not going to play video games. I'm going to redo my desk, but now I have to play video games because you said that.
You should just go to bed.
I need to redo my desk.
And the time is at 9:30 at night on a fucking Tuesday. All right, whatever.
What am I going to sit alone with my thoughts?
Oh my God, Paul!
What?
I've got a 6'2" Christmas tree. You should come. You gotta come see the tree.
I will. We should watch some Below Deck under the tree lights.
Paul.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Let's do that.
I did get those lava lamp bubble lights. It looks so good, Paul. It's a vibe in my apartment right now.
The fucking bubble.
It was I gotta remember to unplug the tree. I left my apartment to come over
here's
here.
hoping.
I know. I left my apartment because those bubble lights do get warm.
Fake tree?
No real tree. Went outside, threw the cat shit bag in the dumpster, and was gonna get my car to come over here. And I was like, oh fuck, I left the tree lights on.
You got that tree well watered?
I do, but you know what? It's not gonna last long. I mean, the tree,
my
tree's
dry
gonna
out.
be crunchity, crispity by the time
yeah,
Christmas rolls around. But yeah, you gotta come see the tree.
I will before it burns down. Speaking of fires.
Yeah.
Oh wait, anyway, wait, what? All the listeners, any new listeners from the documentary, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
We've definitely been seeing some uptick in numbers and some crossover there. So.
The murder podcast and the smut world are very interchangeable.
Yes, we know our demographics, and like the
very
bitches that like smut are the bitches that like true crime.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you found us through that, welcome.
You're in for a treat.
You're in for a treat. This is a very different vibe.
This is the passion project.
This is the passion project.
Well, that was definitely a passion
That was a passion project. That was just like a passion project that happened. This is the fun one.
This is the fun one. This is the fun.
Yeah, this is what I've done with
fun.
the coping mechanisms that I learned because of living through the documentary.
Totally.
These are the funnies.
These are the funnies.
This is the funnies.
I actually have a folder in TikTok called The Funnies where I save videos that will make me laugh. So I can watch them when I'm sad. What you got there? You went to Jimmy John's today?
Well, I had it delivered.
It's 2 blocks away.
I know, but I put the order in when I was at the office, and then while I was driving here, got here, watched Brophy, set up the podcast, got my dinner. I mean,
I get it.
Well-oiled machine.
I get it, Paul. I get it. God, I don't know, man.
Yeah, what's up with you?
So much, it's insane. You wouldn't believe what I did this weekend. You wouldn't believe what I'm doing this weekend. You wouldn't believe what I'm doing next weekend. Like, you wouldn't believe it.
I don't think I would.
I told you a little bit yesterday when I texted you, but that was that's nothing.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I did. No one knows what I did last weekend.
Well, somewhat.
Well, except for those two.
Oh,
it was a couple.
It was a couple. It was a couple. All right.
Anyway, I got to tell you some things off camera.
Yeah. I know you do. Yeah.
Do you want to get into this week's book?
Yeah, we should.
It's a fun one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you what to read and what not to read. Okay?
That always goes over well.
I know it does. Anyway, right off the bat, this week we're reading Saving the Raine by Elliot Rose. Chill.
Okay. It just looks a little country.
Well, it is.
Oh, gross.
Idiot. You're only reading the white.
Just do a country one?
Paul, this is the redemption, you fucking cunt. You're such a cunt. I'm walking out.
I wish you would. No, I don't. I don't. Calm down.
I leave, you read the notes. You'd be so.
Yeah.
You'd be like. What?
Yeah, I would sit, and then I'd sit, and I'd sit, and I'd sit. Just cut it together so it looks like I was sitting on the couch.
That would take 20 hours, but it would be really funny. Yeah. It would be really funny. Okay, you're only reading this white chunk here.
Okay.
Okay?
Huge chunk. I've been on a path of redemption. Case Wilder, former screw-up, bareback bronco rider with big dreams. I had it all figured out, only I didn't count on a ride gone wrong to leave me with no other option than to ask for his help. It's gay.
Not only that.
Zeke Raine. Okay. The gruff cowboy, covered in tattoos, surrounded by mysteries. We've been at odds forever, rivals in the arena, two rodeo riders in pursuit of the same buckle. Before he left me behind without warning. My stepbrother? Whoa.
Yeah, that's why I said,
okay.
Chill out.
Okay. I'm like picturing people.
Should be.
Okay. When urgent help is needed to run the ranch, he's the last person I want to be relying on for a favor. But as the fall nights lengthen, tension and angst thicken the more time we spend alone together. I shouldn't be noticing so many small details, especially not how strong his hands look while working with the horses. And I certainly shouldn't be wondering if he thinks about me as much as I think about him. I've never been attracted to a man before. Yeah, I've heard that one before too. Okay. It would be unthinkable.
Which was a lie.
To be drawn to him. Wouldn't it?
His stepbrother. Do you feel
Classic.
A little bit better about it now?
Yeah, tale as old as time.
It is a tale as old as time. Just diving into this.
Yeah.
We meet Case. So glad you pronounced it correctly.
I don't like it.
Yeah, but would you rather be Casey?
No.
Exactly. So, this is the fourth book in the series.
So we're going to be lost.
Nope, not at all. They're all interconnected standalones, you twat. God, I want to kill you so bad right now. Anyway, fun little connect the dots for you. When we did that shitty cowboy one recently where we burned ex-boyfriend's dad, and I said, if you guys want a really good ex-boyfriend's dad, you should read Chasing the Wild. That was book one in this series. Guess who was the boyfriend that she left for his dad? Case. This is Case's redemption.
She left him and now he's gay.
Yep. So, just to find anyone, you still need to read Chasing the Wild. It's a very good book, but we won't get too much. Layla's not in this book, but his dad is. So, back to Case. Bareback Bronc Rider. 28. Yeah. No, Bareback Bronc Rider.
BBBR.
Yep. 28 years old. He's like 6'1". Blonde hair, a little shaggy, blue eyes, and he looks like a golden boy. He's chiseled. He's got the chest hair with the darker happy trail.
Yes, he does.
When we knew him in book one, he was obviously a piece of shit because Layla left him for his dad. So he was a loser. He was an alcoholic. This is 4 years, I want to say, later, after Layla leaving him for his dad. And he's sober now. Doesn't say how long he's been sober, but he's sober now. And he's doing well in the rodeo. Layla and his dad leave the country for the winter every winter. And so Case runs the ranch. The ranch, which is heavily involved in book one, is on the top of a mountain called Devil's Peak. And it's very secluded. And in the winter, that road gets completely, like, you're up there for the fucking winter. And we're in Montana. In the mountains.
I see what you're setting up here.
No, that's book one. He doesn't get stuck up there in this book because it would be too similar to book one. Anyway, I digress.
How am I to know that?
Well, I'm telling you, you stupid fucking...
You gotta fucking rein it in. You gotta rein it in. Oh, my God.
Anyway, so one night we're at a party and Case is like standing around, whatever. And one last thing, we learn that he had an experience with a man a year ago on New Year's, almost a year ago, like 9 months ago, on New Year's. Kissed. And it was the first time he kissed a man. The man walked up to him and kissed him, and he really liked it. Now that he's sober, he can't numb these gay feelings he's having.
You're so happy.
Paul, stop. You're an idiot.
What? You gotta chill.
I thought you liked this energy.
Just fucking read the book.
Uh-huh. Okay, so he sees this guy standing by the fire, and he's hot as fuck. It's like 6'3", dark hair, thick, dark beard, like against the face. Ass like you wouldn't believe. Tattoos on his hands. Drinking a beer. He's just like hot as fuck. Mid-30s, like 34, probably, in Case is 28. And he's like, well, I'm just outwardly gawking at men now. Case is...
Homo.
Yeah. Case gets closer and closer, and the guy says, what the fuck are you doing here? Obviously, it's Raine, his estranged stepbrother that he hasn't seen in years.
All right, stepbrother, how?
You're about to find out. Raine, who is now a retired bareback bronc rider. His father married Case's mom when Case was 12. 12 plus 6. Yeah, 8. So he was 18. They knew each other for 2 years. Yeah, until Case was 14. I mean,
those are formative spank bank years. So
yeah, but he never had. We'll obviously get into it.
Like, I remember being 12.
Yeah.
And I remember my brother had hot friends.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure I'm gay because of all of my brothers. Not all of them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
2 of them. And you don't even know one of them.
That's not the case for Case.
He never fantasized about his older brother?
No, he didn't. The shit was bad, so it was never, that was not the vibe. His mom, I'm just going to say it now, she was a terrible mom. She turned Case against his dad. So Case never really had a relationship with his dad when he was young. He thought his dad was a piece of shit. His dad had him when he was 18.
His dad who took his girlfriend.
His dad who took his girlfriend.
Stand-up guy.
Uh-huh. She is a drug addict. She's addicted to, like, Percocet, opioids, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's an epidemic.
And she's constantly, to this day, in trouble and Case is constantly having to clean up. That, by the way, no one knows about. So, like, he did some fucked up shit to Layla in book 1. Come to find out, by the way, this author really brought shit full circle, I'm going to say.
It's all connected.
Oh, my God, yes.
She was writing book 4 while she wrote
I was like, damn, girl, that's really smart.
That's an author.
She did great. Anyway, that Layla didn't know about. Anyway, so he's been giving his mom, like, thousands. Like, all the money he makes from bronc writing, he's using to bail her out of her addictions. People will call him and be like, your fucking mom owes me money, now you owe me money. Like, shit like that. So no one knows that he's doing this entire time. She took off on Raine's dad a while ago, like years and years ago. So he hasn't seen Raine in, like, probably 8 or 9 years, I would say, if not longer.
So, like, ex-stepbrother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah. His mom and his dad are not together anymore. But there's, like, animosity still between them even after all these years. Raine thinks that Case is just, like, a fucking loser who's given up everything, like, alcoholic, loser, you can't keep any money, like, because he has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And then Case thinks Raine is just, like, an absolute asshole fucking, like, I've never been more than the mud under your shoe type shit.
And that gets him hard.
Uh-huh, yeah. Prick. Anyway, so that's how we meet him. Cut to a few days later, Case goes to the ranch that Raine is working on. He kind of bounces around from Canada to Texas to Montana, just works on ranches and then leaves. He didn't know Case was going to be in Crimson Ridge, which is the town. But anyway, he's working on Case's friend's farm. So Case goes to Brad's farm and they go out for a ride. And on this ride, he actually comes out to Brad. He's like...
And they fuck?
No, they don't.
They're all
Brad's
hot gay
though.
porn names.
Oh, yeah. And in this world, we've got bisexual cowboys.
Bisexual
like crazy.
Cowboys. Yeehaw.
Would kill. So he's like, I think I'm gay. I don't think I'm bisexual. Like, I think I'm gay. And I had this kiss a year ago and whatever. Brad's like, that's cool. Like, it's really cute. Mm-hmm. Cut to everyone's out at the local bar, like everyone in the town, because there's only one.
Yeah.
And Case is like massively affected by Raine. Like, Raine keeps looking at him and he's like, this fucking asshole, I have to deal with this guy.
I'm like, why are you looking at me?
Oh, man. Raine just likes ruffling Case's feathers.
I bet he does.
Uh-huh. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm affecting this boy. You know, blah, 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 blah.
Is that what he says?
Oh, Paul, just wait.
I'm affecting you.
Anyways, at that night, there's a bonfire, and Raine from afar watches Case over by the fire and watches this cowboy come up to him and, like, blatantly flirt with him, and then lights a cigarette up and, like, blows the smoke in Case's face. And Raine, like, gets pissed. Gets up, walks over there, takes a cigarette out of his hand, throws it on the ground, smashes it.
Cock block.
and is like, what the fuck are you doing? Now this is going to sound really lame. And I said, this bitch better connect the dots. Otherwise this is lame. He goes, I don't even want to say it.
You should have never said anything.
I
if you weren't
know.
gonna say it.
He takes a cigarette out of his mouth, throws it on the ground, stomps on it, and goes, he has fucking asthma. You're going to blow that smoke in his face? And the guy goes, how the fuck would I know? What are you, his dad?
Not daddy.
He becomes his daddy.
Okay, whatever.
Sure.
I thought that was going to be worse.
It was cringy reading it, Paul.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound great. I thought you were going to be like, thought that you were going to say that he said, like, don't you know those will kill you?
No.
And that would have been, I would have been like, stop. Where's that page
I don't know. It was just cringy reading it. I was like, don't you know you have asthma?
my little brother has asthma?
Right. I'm like, what?
Don't blow smoke in his face.
Totally.
I don't know you could have asthma and ride bulls.
I guess.
The little the dust they
Well, these are
kick up.
broncs, not bulls. These are horses. He's riding horses.
Whatever.
For some reason, I think it's hotter when you ride a horse, a bucking horse, a bronc. Do you think that's hotter than a bull when you really think about it? I think it's hotter than a bull.
Well, that's
Rider.
your fat phobia.
I guess.
That's what that is.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Anyway, and he's like pissed that Case was letting him blow the smoke in his face. He's like, you just don't give a fucking shit about anything.
Well, I
do
want him
you?
to blow in my face.
I guess.
Okay, yeah, dude.
He goes, even stone cold sober, you don't give a fuck about anything. And Case is just like, why are you a fucking prick? Why are you an asshole?
Yeah, seriously, you are on your way to getting your dick sucked. You keep acting like
You
this.
keep being mean to me.
Yeah, you keep being mean to me. I'm gonna suck
I'm
your
gonna
dick.
suck your dick. Yes, 100%.
Fuck.
Whatever. They leave that night. Case watches Raine leave with a girl, and he's like grabbing her ass and shit, and like looking back at Case, just like taunting him, teasing him.
I was like, why?
He didn't end up going home with that girl that night. He just wanted
No,
Case
he
to get
did.
pissed. Well, because that girl wouldn't shut the fuck up about Case, and so it's a whole thing. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so
Yeah, all this, I gotta tell you, the vibe of this party sounds not great.
yeah, it's just small town backwoods. Bonfire bullshit, you know.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, love to.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, but that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now Case is thinking about Raine 24/7. He's on his ranch. He's splitting wood. He's thinking about Raine. He's in the shower. He's thinking about Raine. He cannot.
What's that TikTok account? You know, obviously.
Well, there's several.
But the one.
The one, yeah. I
The
don't know
wood
his name.
splitter one.
Yeah, but the one.
Okay, now that's how I'm gonna picture
Raine? Okay.
But like tatted up and stuff. And, like,
a little
burly.
more rough.
Because that guy like
yeah,
looks
he's a little
like
clean
nice.
cut. Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
But the base of that body is what I could totally see this as.
Oh, he's and even in the book, he describes himself. He's like, I'm looking at Case and I'm seeing how defined he is from his bronc riding. And Raine's like, that used to be my body, but I'm thick now. I'm a thick boy now. Oof. And
So
I
I'm
just want
picturing-
my face between his.
I'm picturing that TikTok guy for
Raine.
Raine. And then I'm picturing like, what's that dude from Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah, but like cowboy.
And just a
version.
little bit younger. 28. Paul, you're spot the fuck on.
Yeah.
That's literally right. A couple days later, we're back to Raine's ranch that he's working on, and he can tell that there are bronc riders in the arena practicing for the upcoming rodeo. And he goes over there and he starts watching Case. And he is like, this guy is so talented. He's doing so good. And he's just like pissed that he wastes it, blah, 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 while he's like watching this. And then he starts like looking at his ass. He starts looking at his shoulders, the arms. And Raine is like, why the fuck am I looking at Case's body like this?
Because you want to be the Bronco that he's bucking on.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you, Paul.
And I want that for you too. Actually, I want Raine to be
the bottom.
the bottom.
Of course you do.
Obviously. I do.
Obviously.
There's nothing I love more than a fucking bottom that looks like a top.
Yep. I know. Me too. And I wish more authors would do that.
Ugh.
They never give it to you. Anyways, Case gets off the horse and he's got his jeans and his chaps on, and Raine literally says, did I just fucking check out my stepbrother? And it's like, yeah.
I was like, have you guys not been on the internet? It's
Right.
what we're doing.
It's what we're doing.
It's what we're doing.
The next day we're in the truck. Case is driving to the rodeo and he's getting all these texts from unknown numbers, all this shit. He knows it's his mom coming back around.
Oh.
So we'll just kind of put that back on the back burner there a little bit. He gets to the rodeo and he sees Raine there. And Raine comes up to him and starts talking shit to him again. Like, what are you doing here, pretty boy? You think you can fucking do blah, 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 all this stuff. And Raine is just like, our Case is just like, what is your fucking problem? Why are you coming up to me right before I'm about to
Yeah,
ride?
do
Why
you
are you
wanna
fucking
kiss?
getting in my head? What are you doing? All this shit. Case was distracted by his mom texting him on the way to the rodeo. Then he got distracted by Raine getting in his head. So now he's distracted getting on the horse.
That's a recipe for disaster.
It sure is. Cut to, we get a little flashback of Raine, and we learn that Raine's father, Case's stepdad, used to beat the shit out of Raine. Like, so badly, he was in the hospital all the time with broken bones. It was just really bad. But when Case and his mom came around, when he was like 18 or whatever, he was getting ready to take off and like leave his dad. But he was like, I can't leave Case and his mom here to get the shit kicked out of them. So I'm going to stay around. Stayed around for a couple years and would like
take the brunt of it. Oh, these silent heroes.
They're both these
silent heroes.
Yes. And so that we learned that. But he's resented Case his entire life because he had to stay and protect him. Like, he didn't do it because he liked Case. He fucking hated Case, but whatever. He had to protect him.
Why do you have to protect him if you hated him?
Because he had a heart of gold, Paul. That's why. Anyway, cut back to present day. Case is waking up to beeping sounds.
Because he got fucked up.
He's in a hospital room.
On the horse.
Yep.
Because he was distracted.
Exactly. Raine is there in the hospital.
Holding his hand.
Not yet. He's torn his meniscus and has like a fucked up concussion. And he can't be left alone. So who's going to take care of him? Oh my God, we go through this.
Raine.
We go through this list of people. Well, who can do his dad's out of the country? Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, it has to be Raine. So a few days go by.
He doesn't have like a friend.
He does, but they're actually all in rodeo, and so they're competing. His friends are all out. Oh, we went through the whole thing.
Okay.
It was a thing.
Okay.
It wasn't just like, oh, Raine's going to stay.
Yeah.
So they're up on the mountain together. It's been a few days. They're alone on the ranch.
Oh my God.
They've been ignoring each other, obviously, for the last 3 days.
Well, I hope that like Raine's making sure he's awake.
He is.
And not dead.
He's been following concussion protocol.
Yeah.
For sure.
Can't ignore me. Have a concussion.
One night, while Case is in the kitchen eating dinner, Raine walks in.
What's he eating?
Stew. They have a bunch of
I was
frozen
thinking stew.
Yeah.
That's just what you have on the ranch.
It is.
Okay.
In tubs of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cornbread.
Oof. I wish you would make a stew.
Oh, I made a Hungarian stew
Paul,
2 weekends ago.
Every fucking time I say I wish you would make something, you said, oh, I just made it. Sorry, you didn't fucking have any.
You have to ask for things.
You have to tell me when you're making them. Hey, I'm making a stew. You want to come over? Yes.
That's true. I could have done
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's okay. It'll happen.
You're not wrong.
It'll happen.
It had caraway seeds in it.
Paul, I love caraway.
I had no idea. It's so good.
Paul, I love caraway
I was
seeds.
like, oh, I know this flavor.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
It's delicious.
Get these crackers that'll have like one random caraway seed, and when you bite into it, it's like perfect.
I'll make the stew for you. We'll have a stew night.
Love that. Thank you. We could do that.
And watch.
When you come over and
Yeah.
see the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a plan.
He can tell how much pain Case is in with his knee. He's acting all fucking weird. And he also is just staring at his back down into his slim waist while he's sitting at the kitchen island. And he's just like, I gotta stop looking at
dimples.
Yes.
Fucking back dimples.
I'm just picturing his
Dude.
back. Anyway, he's like, I gotta stop looking at my stepbrother this way. So I just wanted to read one little thing to you, if you will.
You can.
This is after a few days on the ranch. Case gets up to leave. Like, see ya. He stumbles immediately. The act of standing and navigating the stool tips the center of his balance too heavily onto his busted leg. His frame topples against mine, our chests smash together, and I catch him before he face plants. Fuck, Case winces. His features transform, going ashen and tight. I feel his fingers dip into my elbows where I've caught him by the forearms. It takes a moment for him to collect his bearings. Everything slips into slow motion between us as we stand there chest to chest, skin to skin.
Wait, bare chest?
At night, they're in the kitchen. It's like 9:30 p.m. You know, men don't wear shirts.
No, after 9?
Right. That's you did.
Yeah. Pop your
Chest to
tops.
chest, skin to skin, with only a few inches of breath separating us. My pulse thumps in the side of my neck at the sight of him virtually in my arms, and neither of us seems to be able to move. He smells faintly like peppermint and citrus. A bright scent, the kind that, of course, a golden boy like him would carry around.
Obviously.
Having him close is warm. His skin feels heated beneath my calloused fingers.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm aware that we're locked in this position, a very fucking intimately tight hold on one another, and Case's hands aren't on my arms anymore. His palms have slid up, pressed firmly against my chest as he steadies himself.
Oh my God.
This bitch paints a picture. But my hold doesn't ease on him. For some goddamn reason, I don't trust letting him go. I feel like if I do, he'll simply slump to the ground. If I don't hold him up, who else is gonna? I swallow heavily, my eyes tracing the length of his arms, catching the way his muscles are highlighted by the soft overhead lighting above the kitchen island. And when I finally reach his face, there's a tick pulsing wildly in the side of his unshaven jaw. As I drag my gaze up to find his eyes, the ones that are weary, filled with a rawness of pain and redness of insomnia, I hold him there for a moment, trying to convey wordlessly, in the only way I seem to know how, to share that he's going to get through this. He and I have been through our own versions of hell. He survived shit before, and so have I. Sensing his fingertips press a little harder over my chest as if he's imploring me to back away. And in response, my grip flexes around his elbows. That's when I see it. Case's gaze wavers for the faintest moment. His eyes flicker down to my mouth, then back up, going wide real fucking fast. That breaks the mesmerizing spell we've been under. I release hold on him and we both clear our throats. Thanks. His voice is thick,
Case.
raspy.
I want to be Case in this scenario.
Me too.
Yeah.
And he turns slowly, carefully moving away with the awkward gait he has to adopt to avoid bending his knee. He might not be able to get around easily, but Case damn near sprints away from the spot where he'd been just a second.
Oh yeah, yes, I had his fucking boner.
Literally, he's rock hard in those gray sweatpants.
They would both be rock hard.
Yeah. And they were, in my mind.
In their mind.
And it's so funny. For the majority of this book, Case is just in gray sweatpants, and I fucking love it.
Which has got to be the most unrealistic thing about this book, because it would just be tinted.
Yes,
it would just be tinted.
Well, and it was moving on.
Yeah.
There's like pre-cum on the sweatpants the whole entire time.
Oh my God.
Leaking. Anyway, so 2 weeks go by after that. Case is really struggling with depression about his rodeo career possibly being over forever.
Oh, it was like that bad?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
We're going to learn a little bit more.
I thought they just get concussions like every single
Well, it's
day.
his meniscus. It's his knee.
Oh, not the meniscus.
Yeah, the knee is fucked. Anyway, so one day he's in the tub soaking and we get our first like spicy scene in the book. He is giving into fantasizing about Raine and he doesn't try to stop it. He's just like, I'm going to picture my stepbrother and I don't give a fuck. And in his fantasy, he's on his knees with Raine looking down at him.
Okay, so...
And sucks him all the way down to the back of his throat. And then he just explodes everywhere.
Yeah.
A couple days later after that, Raine takes Case into town for a doctor's appointment. And tensions are just high. They've been ignoring each other. They're not being nice to each other. They're not talking about what happened. And Raine is just being an asshole to Case. And Case is being an asshole to him.
Well, they can't be anything else.
Right.
Because otherwise they'll start fucking.
So then we get a flashback of Case when he's 14 years old and he's fallen off his horse and he's alone by himself. And Raine finds him hours later in the dark, arm broken, and he was a complete piece of shit to Case. It was hard to read. He was very fucking mean to him when he was 14 and he had this broken arm.
Okay, I mean...
So he picks him up.
Not to pile on.
Yeah.
But so he like laid there for hours?
I guess.
With a broken arm?
It was a broken arm. Hey, you're not wrong.
You walking on your hands, bro?
You know what, Paul? I didn't...
Get up and help yourself.
I didn't think about that.
That's a little life lesson, in fact. That's gotta be...
Do your legs work?
You know, yeah.
That's funny, I didn't
think
about that.
It's cowboy stuff.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah. So he takes him to the hospital and he's just like, what's wrong with you, little rodeo princess gonna cry, all this stuff in the truck. But he's like just this little 14-year-old kid.
Oh, that's a flashback. He says that to him.
Yeah, yeah, that's in the flashback. He's just remembering this. He's just having this memory of when Raine was a complete asshole to him. And Case starts crying in the truck and Raine says, toughen up, Snowflake, and have a nice life. I'm leaving. So he calls him Snowflake throughout the book, just letting you know.
That's triggering to me.
Well, and then it's a little... Just tell
Oh,
you.
does it get dirty?
No, I'll tell you later.
You know they called me Snowflake.
Really?
From 8th grade to sophomore year.
Well, was it because you're unique like a snowflake?
No, it's because I broke my arm
I know.
on the bunny slope at Monarch.
I know it's why they called you Snowflake. Hey, I didn't call you Snowflake.
You would have if you could have.
That's true. Anyway, so it was brutal, and that was the night that Raine left. So he was like 20, I guess, and Case was 14.
Yeah.
Anyway, when Case gets out of the doctor's appointment, now we're back to real time, Raine picks him up, and he can tell Case is like very, very upset, but he's like, I'm not going to push it.
Got bad news.
Yeah, got bad news. He's like, I'm not going to push anything right now, but that motherfucker will talk to me. He will open up tonight because I'm not going to let him self-destruct because I know his pattern of behavior. Yes, Paul. So that night, it's dark now. It's probably 9:30 again. Raine's in the kitchen. Case is in the den talking to somebody on the landline because it's that type of situation. And Case comes in when he hangs up and he's like, sits down, and Raine's like, what's going on? And he's like, I'm out for the season and probably my entire career. And he's like, well, did the doctor tell you you're out for your entire career? And he's like, not in those words, but I don't think the outcome's going to be good. And he's like, so you don't really know. Are you going to try to do anything? Are you going to try to find a doctor who can fix you? Or are you going to try to do something? Like, yeah, he's like, you're just going to fucking quit again. And just saying all this shit.
Also, how long is a rodeo career?
I think you're like 18 to like maybe 28.
Yeah, I feel like, and then it's over and like maybe you like do like.
Yeah, I feel like he's at the end.
Do you like coach or something?
Yeah,
or, like,
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I like maybe like you had a good run.
For sure, you're 28 years
You've
old.
been getting thrown off of a horse.
For a decade. Yeah, since you were 18.
Yeah.
And Case is just like, why are you always such a piece of shit to me? Why do you have to kick me while I'm fucking down? Like, and Raine's just like, whatever. You know, they're yelling at each other. And Case goes, I'm not your fucking punching bag anymore, which sets Raine off because he's been silently protecting.
Because he was the punching bag all along.
Exactly. So when he says, I'm not your punching bag anymore, Raine slams up to him, pushes him up against the wall.
Kiss.
And then I'm going to read you something. Just a little smut for you. Okay. He goes, you have no idea what I've been through to protect you.
I never
No
asked for
goddamn
that.
idea. And then he says, you want to take a swing at me? I bet you do. This time, Case's focus starts to wander. His upper lip curls because they're pressed up against the wall, Paul.
Okay.
Don't forget. His upper lip curls and he lets his eyes drift back and forth between my own. I bet you've always wanted to. Don't you fucking dare compare me to him, I hiss. I did everything I could, and you don't even know the half of it, so I'd shut the fuck up if I were you. Get out of my face, he mumbles, and I can see it. This time he loses the battle. His blue eyes flicker down and land on my mouth, and he gulps a heavy swallow. Get away from me, he says timidly. What the fuck is this? What the fuck are we doing here?
What are we?
I don't understand why I can't move off of him. My hand feels like it's cemented in place beside his head, and my pulse kicks harder in the side of my throat. Our breaths fan across one another, tension rolling and billowing to fill the space around us. Case is damn near panting, his chest rising and falling in time with his quickening breaths, and goddammit, but something awakens inside me at having him timid and trembling like a leaf beneath me.
It's only gay if you tell somebody.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just horsing around.
Ooh. He wets his lips, then squeezes his eyes shut for a moment. When he opens his eyes again, long lashes flutter heavily as his throat works. I fucking idolized you. Those wide eyes still trace back and forth over my mouth as he gives me his admission. I hated losing you, but I loved seeing you win. Raging heat floods my body hearing him finally say those words out loud. It's so fucked up, Case says, as he wets his lips. All I ever wanted was for you to succeed, even if it came at my own goddamn cost. His fists tighten and he presses harder against my front, still not trying to shove me or move me off of him. Instead, it's as if he's trying to reach out for me. Kay says, and I can't stand that smug asshole look. I hated the way you look at me, just like you are right now. What way is that exactly? I know what he's saying, even if I never necessarily admitted it to myself. Case makes a soft noise in the back of his throat. It's fucked up. I'm so messed up for thinking it, and I bet you'll hold it over me forever.
Oh, I bet you'll hold it.
Huh? You look at me like you knew. You knew what I wanted, that I wanted you to win. You knew that I wanted you to have everything.
Everything? Everything?
And then he says to him, please don't be cruel about this. I can't even say the words.
That dick?
Uh-huh.
Is your clock?
So now this is Case's perspective. Our groins are almost touching each other, and that's the breathless moment when Raine drops his eyes down from my face. His gaze lowers to the space between us, and he sees it. A dark noise rumbles out of him, and I think I'm gonna die. Go on, Raine grunts.
Oh!
What is it you need, Flattening my body against the wall, he forces our hips together. I whimper. I fucking whimper. My fingers claw at his shirt as I suck in a shaky breath. As he hovers over me, pressing me into the wall so hard that I'm sure I'll melt at every single delicious point of contact, I recognize what I'm feeling. It's enough to make my heart stutter, because he's hard. Holy shit, he's hard as a rock. The outline of his cock presses through
that's
his...
all it would take.
For real.
Oh, you're hard?
Our dicks are touching each other?
That's so true, too.
You know?
Every time me and Taylor hug, he always goes, because we can feel our dicks touching.
I do wish I could have that experience.
Yeah, if I could share it with you, I would, but
that's nice.
It's unique. Tip to tip.
Tip to tip. Raine says, use your words, Case. He goes, I need to get out of my head.
I need to give you head. And to get out of mine and give you.
Leaking pre-cum like a horny, panting teenager. That's not an answer. Grinding into me harder, he scolds me through a clenched jaw. I straight up moan at the way
We're
he
having
feels
sex.
so
This
good.
is sex. What's happening here is sex. This is Christian over the pants, gay sex.
So what happens is Raine says, take me out. Looks down at his crotch.
Take me out. Take me out.
Uh-huh. And this is what Case is thinking in his head. He's like, will I be terrible at this? Will I mess this up somehow? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. And he says that to Raine. He goes, I've never done this before.
Hot.
Oh, and Raine is like hard as a... He's like, I mean, fucking love...
On paper, so hot. Someone saying,
I've never done this before.
In practice, not as hot.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, but what if they're being... Because you think they're lying?
No, because people that are like, I've never done this before, inexperienced, I'm like, okay, well, this sucks, dude.
Yeah. You're like, I want someone who has done this before.
I want someone who is a fucking old pro.
Yeah.
You know?
I do know.
Who's got references. Like.
Yeah, for sure.
But on paper, so hot. Unless you take the approach of like, you've never done it before, so I'm going to show you exactly how I want it done.
Right.
That's good.
Yes. That I love
Blank
that.
slate.
Yes.
It's like, I'm not expecting you to come here and know what you're doing, but I'm going to show you.
Yes.
So that the next time you do this to somebody, it's going to be so
I have a
good.
funny story to tell you about that.
I bet.
Anyway, and says, you're going to stare at it all night or do something about it. Get your dick out and stroke us both. And so
A little frauding.
Case, they fraught. Then Raine, before he does that, he just grabs Case's hand and just spits in it. And then they do that.
That's amazing.
Anyway, then they leave. The next day, Case...
Then they leave?
Raine just, like, as
No
soon as
kiss?
Case... Oh, they have not kissed. They have not kissed. He just comes all over them. They come all over each other.
Yeah.
Raine tucks himself and walks upstairs and goes to bed. And Case is just like...
I don't know if I would survive that.
Oh, I'd be like...
My heart would explode.
I would have a hard time
I also
with
would
that.
have...
I've been used.
Yes.
You know?
The no kissing thing would send me. You know how I am.
I know how you are.
You know how I am.
You have to have a kiss.
Yeah.
So the next day... Case is in the barn in the evening, and they've been avoiding each other all day. And finally, Raine comes in. He's all business, talking about the cows and the fucking horses, all this shit, and turns to leave towards his truck. And Case is yelling after him. He's like, please stop. Like, he's begging him.
Yeah.
He's like, please
Let me
don't
jerk
go.
you off again.
He's like, please just wait. And then some shit goes down, and Raine shoves Case up against the fence and keeps him pinned there. And Case is just being very timid and submissive, and it's setting Raine off. And he literally says in the book, I just love how pliant and submissive Case is. And he's like, fuck it, I'm going to kiss him. I'm going to give him a kiss like he's never had before in his life. And Raine plants it on Case. And Case is like, knees weak. Yeah. He like can't handle it.
Oh my God.
But yeah. Turns into a total sub. By the way.
Oh my God. Submissive and breedable.
Yes!
Yeah!
Oh.
Hi! Ha!
I'd
have to
love
leave.
that.
I'd have to leave. If this dude came up and kissed me after all this, I'd have to be like, I'm feeling too much.
Oh, I'm in love with you already.
I'm feeling too much. My brain is going to melt. My heart's going to explode.
Paul, one thing I want to express to you and our audience is that is what Case says in the book. He like, when he gets kissed by Raine, he goes, I'm dead, I've died, I'm buried 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Like, I love how the author did that. Anyway, then he takes him, shoves him against his truck, opens the truck door, pushes Case down onto the bench seat. So Case is like on his elbows, laying down. Raine is taking up the entire truck door, and he just starts like grabbing Case's dick over his jeans and like stroking him. And he's like, and Case is just literally losing his mind, going wild, just being ragdolled around.
Yes.
And he keeps like looking at Raine's dick, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, right, the mouth on Raine. I know I don't need to tell you this, Paul, but I'm just telling you, it's next level."
So has Raine been doing gay stuff for a while?
We don't find out, but
it seems like he knows how to do gay stuff,
right? But we don't find out. As far as I know, it's a double bi-gay awakening.
Okay. Because he seems like he knows how to work a dick and throw a man around.
For sure. And he loves to degrade. The degradation is the degradation and praise in this is so good. He goes, you're staring at your stepbrother's dick like a little slut. Is that what you are? A pathetic little thing that wants to be fucked?
Yeah, right.
And Case is just like nutting, basically, just by his words alone. Yeah. And then he pulls Case's pants down, and he like spreads Case's legs and like spits on his fingers and just starts playing with his hole. And he finds his prostate, takes his hand off his dick, and Case comes like immediately hands free. And when they're done, Raine, he like Case can't speak, so he like puts himself back together, gets out of the truck, and Raine is just like, all right, Snowflake, I'll see you later, and leaves, takes off to go back to the ranch that he works at.
Call a doctor.
For sure.
Call a doctor. I'm not going to make it through not going to make it through the night.
I wouldn't make it through the night. I wouldn't make it through the night. I know.
Like, you just kissed me and then gave me my first G-spot orgasm?
Right. And then left?
I'm gonna kill you. That's because I don't know what else to do, I guess.
For sure. Oh, I would kill myself that night.
No, I would be like, murder-suicide.
Yeah. So that, like, night or maybe the next day or something, realization hits Case where he, like, thought he was bisexual. He was like, I'm gay.
Yes,
there is no bisexuality.
The first time someone hits your prostate, you find out
you're gay.
You're gay.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just a little thing. So cut to Raine working on the ranch that he's at, and he cannot stop thinking about Case. It's all consuming. But at the same time, he's like, we did our thing. We can stop it. I don't have to, whatever, like,
what logic
is
that?
Fat chance.
No.
Yeah.
No. I could see if they had finally, like, had a night of passionate intercoursing.
Yeah.
all right, we did our thing. It's over.
Yeah.
Not got a fucking taste of it.
Yeah. Like, I'd need the whole thing.
You didn't even eat his ass.
Right. Oh, and he does. We cut to Case. Case is keeping secrets.
I think they're both keeping secrets.
He's not telling any of his friends that his knee
fucking
is
his
fucked.
stepbrother? Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And that he's fucking his stepbrother. All this stuff. He doesn't want the attention. He doesn't want everyone to be like, oh, you're never going to write again. I'm so sorry. All this stuff.
I get that.
Yeah. He doesn't. He's like, don't fucking look at me. Don't talk to me about the pity. Also, his mom won't stop blowing him up, but he keeps ignoring her. And he starts spiraling and has been spiraling. And he wants to numb the pain.
Oh.
Instead of drinking, he goes to Raine's little cabin that Raine is in on the ranch he's at. Raine comes home one night and he sees Case sitting there outside in the cold, looking like shit, bloodshot eyes. He's clearly been crying. And Raine is just like, opens the door, leaves it open. And is like, you gonna get inside or what?
I'd already been in there, rooting around in his fucking underwear. Yes, sniffing him, laying in his bed, sniffing his underwear, jerking off like a fucking gentleman. Because I care.
So he gets inside and Raine's like being very sweet to him. And Case is like, I didn't know where else to go. Cute. And so it's a little awkward after that. And Raine goes, well, why are you here? And he goes, because I feel safe with you.
Yeah.
Case.
Hold me.
Uh-huh.
And then put your dick in me.
Yes. Paul, we're getting there.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm sorry to be here. I know you fucking hate me. And those words trigger Raine. Grabs Case. Fucking hate you? I don't fucking hate you. You know, grabbing him. And then he's got Case there. And he's just like running his tongue up his neck, biting his ear, biting his neck. Raine's just like nipping at Case's lips. He's just like fucking saying all this shit, you know? And then we get hit with we shouldn't be doing this.
Oh,
we have to stop this.
We have to stop this. Boom, kiss.
Uh-huh. And Case is like letting him kiss. He's like, no, don't stop.
Fruit me, dude.
For sure.
Forbidden fruits over here.
Yes. So Raine pushes Case, walks him backwards into the bathroom.
Oh, shower stuff.
And Raine starts taking off all his clothes. And Case is just standing there slack-jawed, watching Raine get naked.
Take your clothes off.
And then Raine walks into the shower, turns it on, and then just starts jerking off. And Case can't stop watching. He's like frozen. And Raine is like, you gonna be a good boy for me and take care of this? Or are you just gonna stand there and watch?
Yeah.
Loves calling him a good boy.
Obviously.
And so Case starts taking off his clothes, gets in there. They start making out. And Raine starts like washing his body. And he's like, turn around and put your hands on the wall. Yep. Case puts his hands on the wall.
All right, dude. Raine is a homosexual.
Raine has
been gay.
Yep.
Is gay. Will be gay.
Yes.
Douchey.
Right.
He's like, hold on. Here are my poppers. Like, this is an old queen.
Totally.
Oh, by awakening, I've never done this before.
Yeah.
Bend over so I can clean out your butthole.
Paul, I didn't even think about that while I was reading it.
I can spot a gay.
Yeah, you can.
I can spot a gay.
So he slowly starts fingering his hole and jerking him off and kissing his neck and saying all this crazy ass shit.
Lovely evening.
Perfect evening.
A perfect evening.
And when he comes, Raine whispers in his ear and he goes, get in the bedroom and wait for me. And so Case is like orgasm drunk, totally in subland, walks to Raine's. This is like a 7-chapter thing, by the way, just smut scene, just letting everybody know. And so Raine follows him, stands behind him. They're like looking at the bed. Raine is behind Case. He's like grabbing him, touching him all over. And he whispers in his ear, he goes, get on the bed and hang your head over the edge.
Yes, please do.
Yep. So this is the first time Case has ever sucked a dick and it's off the edge of a bed.
He's not sucking a dick.
No, he's
getting
choking.
throat fucked.
Right, he's getting throat fucked.
This is just like relax and like hang on tight.
Or just try your best.
Yeah, try your best.
So Case is like, don't be gentle with me. And Raine goes, yeah, but I don't like, he goes, I don't like to break my toys though.
Well, you don't have to break it, but you don't have to be gentle. I mean,
just gotta read some smut to you. Okay. So he says degrading shit to.
Are we F-slurring?
No. God, no.
Good.
Go on, wrap your hand around yourself, feel how hard you are for having a dick in your mouth. Touch yourself and see just how much this turns you on. His cock keeps pumping in and out of my mouth, and I'm spinning out of my head with that sensation, combined with the feel of tugging on myself, of being fully exposed for him to watch me grow more and more swollen with furious need. I don't have to do more than stuff your holes with my fingers and you're spraying cum. What kind of mess do you think you'll make when I'm filling you properly? What kind of noisy slut will you be for me when you have my cock deep inside your tight little ass? So then Raine pulls away. and tells Case to lie on his back, and then he walks and grabs the lube, and Case is just like, holy shit, I'm about to get fucked.
The anal ease lube that he has, because he's a huge homosexual man.
Oh, he just had this lube.
Oh, I just happen to have this, like, super perfect lube.
Totally. So just a little bit more smut here. The faintest hint of a smile ghosts across his lips and creases at the corner of his eyes, and he dips down to roam his tongue over my nipple. I nearly fucking vibrate off the bed with how unreal that feels. I'm so distracted by his mouth that it's a blur as he's still working forward, gradually easing a little deeper. All I can think as I relax more for him is how I'm addicted to the scratch of his beard against my skin, and holy shit, his tongue is doing that swirling thing again. Raine, fuck, I need more. I'm an incoherent disaster of begging and moaning and trying to shift my hips, coaxing him to push farther inside. God damn, he chokes out. You're like a fucking fist. Just stay relaxed for me. His teeth on the stiffened peak of my nipple. Then he licks a wet trail over my chest, tracing the planes of my pecs and up the undulation of my collarbone. He's everywhere and feels so overwhelming, but in the best kind of way. It's so good. You're too good. Raine breathes heavily, and I melt in an instant. Please, let me have more. Cling to his arms.
Please.
Begging with my eyes, my cock throbs between us, already primed with that familiar pull of tension. Those lips suit begging a little. His gaze locks on my mouth as he slides back and then gives a subtle nudge forward. It's enough to have me seeing stars with just that first slick slide. So yeah, then he fucks him like crazy.
Yeah, I bet he does.
Yep. So cut to 2 days later, Case is like, that's it. I need to talk to him because he hasn't talked to him in 2 days. So he texts Raine only to see... Because he was at Raine's house, being comforted because of his mom, all the shit. Yeah. So he goes back to Devil's Peak. He goes to text Raine and sees that Raine texted him 2 days ago, just a little while after he left, and he's left him on red.
This fucking bitchy little bottom gets what he wants, and then does what he wants.
Yeah. So Case is like, please come up to the ranch. Please, I need to see you. And Raine's like, oh, you miss me, Snowflake? You're lucky I can't stop thinking about you.
Yeah.
So Raine comes up to the ranch, and then we have this conversation where we're just like, this part was so sexy.
Okay, well.
They're in the kitchen again. Case is sitting on a stool, and Raine comes over to him. And he goes, you wanted to talk to me. Reaching for the front of the stool, I turn him to face me, not missing the spark that crosses his eyes. Tilting my head to one side, I drop my gaze to the place where he might be in pain. A quick check-in that it feels okay to spread his knees wider like this.
Oh.
And Case nods. So he spreads his legs, stands in between his legs. And then he hooks a finger on his chin and just like kisses him like crazy.
So are we like a thing now? Or?
Oh, they're a thing. Oh, and this is what I believe Case says. I don't know what we're doing or what I'm doing with any of this, but I don't want to stop. And Raine goes, well, maybe I'm a little addicted to you, even though if I shouldn't be.
Oh, my.
And Raine goes, well, Case said that, and Raine goes, well, considering I just drove up to the top of a goddamn mountain, I don't know what else this is, but maybe this is not for us to figure out right now. So they're having this conversation. Case goes, this is fucking complicated. And Raine goes, yeah, to the outside world, but there's nothing complicated about the fact that we're here with each other right now, okay?
On a mountain.
And
ranch,
Case is
in
like,
love.
Yes, exactly. And Case is like, is this enjoyable for you? And
yeah, I'm having a pretty good time.
Is it for you?
And so, yeah. Coming.
So then we just get like, now that they've fucked.
Yeah, they're in love.
We're getting a lot of smut.
So they're just fucking. The last
40% of this book is smut, which is great. So the next morning, while Raine's like tending to the horses, Case's mom reaches out again, and he's like, fuck it, I need this bitch off my back, and just sends her, basically cleans out his savings and just sends her the last like $5,000 that he has, and is like, this is the last time I'm ever helping you out.
Okay. I would just be like, stop.
Yep.
It's done.
That will obviously come full circle. Anyway, that night, they're in the barn. Oh, God, there's some barn sex that is so
Well, I would imagine that they're just,
hot.
like, fucking all over the ranch and, like, just naked and sex.
He just keeps calling him his sweet, submissive boy and all this shit, and it's very cute.
Because he is.
Then, afterwards, they're like, oh, we're about to go to the Halloween party at the Hog, which is the bar.
The Hog.
And Case is like, I don't want anyone to know about this.
Shame.
And Raine is like, whatever. I get it.
This dude is so gay. Raine is like out and proud.
Right. Raine's like
homosexual.
Raine will in that conversation. Raine's like, you're ashamed of us and you don't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Cool. Whatever.
Is it a gay thing? Is it a
stepbrother thing?
Because I a little bit do get the stepbrother thing.
For sure.
That's just because they're like
it's a pill you're gonna have to swallow.
They're barely stepbrothers.
Hello.
They're basically just people that knew each other when they were kids for 4 years.
Totally. Exactly. 2 actually.
2.
Thank you, Paul.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so at the Halloween party, they keep making secret eyes at each other. And then Raine's like,
Which
this
is, you know,
this
in front of all these
girl,
people.
this girl
Oh.
comes up to Case, takes Case to the dance floor.
Whatever.
And this other girl's like kind of talking to Raine. Raine's pissed. He doesn't like her hands all over him. He texts him. She's got a pretty mouth, but I bet it won't get you off, though. He calls him Snowflake in his phone. He says, where did you go? Raine says, does it matter? Of course it does. Doesn't seem like you need me to hold your hand in there. Already got yourself a nice pair of tits. Yeah. Horny and revved up to take care of a rodeo star. God, just stop being a dick. I didn't want to be rude to her. Besides, it wasn't like you were saying no to that girl with her hands all over you. So what are you going to do about it? Raine texts. I could be out the back in the dark with a pair of those angel wings already tossed on the ground and a sweet moan in my ear. Does that bother you, Snowflake? His response is immediate. Yes. Sure seems like you're not worried. Like I said, I won't make things too difficult for you. So this is me keeping my distance just like you asked. Where are you? Just don't leave, please.
This is what I think is going on between cowboys, like, all the time.
100%.
They're all just, like, fucking, and they all have girlfriends.
Right. And then Case goes, you didn't go, did you? And Raine replies, I'm still here. So they go out to the alley, start fucking making out. Yeah. And then Case tries to, like, go on his knees, and Raine is like, you want to blow me out here? Like, anyone could just see you. And Case is like, I don't give a fuck if someone sees us.
Oh, now you don't give a fuck.
Uh-huh. Now you don't give a fuck. So they make out. Someone catches them, but Raine's body is so big that they can't see Case. Case is just like, take me home, cowboy.
Yeah.
So they go home, and they make love that night. And Raine says to him, you're fucking mine. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You belong to me.
We're going steady now.
And he goes, I need this every day, and I'm never letting you go.
Okay, so we're married.
Yeah. We're married now. The next few days are domestic bliss for both of them.
When's the bad thing going to happen?
Like...
Okay, because I was like, you're like at the end of the book, and I'm like, when are they going to break up?
Uh-huh. Yeah, when's that third act breakup?
Yeah, I know it's coming.
So they're just like watching movies together, making breakfast together. They're like waking up next to each other. It's so cute. I can't stress enough how cute it was. And meanwhile, Raine is like, I know Case is freaking out about coming out to people and all this fucking shit, and he doesn't know what he wants. And so I'm dreading this bubble bursting. Raine's already knowing that's going to happen.
I know, but you just have to like burst it.
You do. Blow it up.
Yeah.
So one morning, when they're making love, Case admits to himself in his head that he is in love with Raine.
Yeah.
And Raine also has the same revelation in his mind.
Say it out loud.
But they don't say it out loud. But Raine does say, I just want you to know I'm in this with you all the way. And Case is like, well, that's great.
Thanks.
Then we find out that why Raine has bounced around from ranch to ranch to ranch and never called any place home. It's because his dad has always hunted him down and found him and made his life miserable. For example, there was this ranch that he was working on that he really liked, and his father showed up in that town and started harassing and stalking the teenage girl of the owner.
Cool.
Huh?
Cool.
Yep. His dad's like a sadistic psychopath.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. And so now Raine is starting to get unknown calls and shit like that. And he knows his dad is trying to find him again. So he's like, I'm going to have to leave Crimson Ridge. What do I do?
I mean, Case already knows the, like, drill.
What?
Like, your dad's a piece of shit. I know
Case doesn't know his dad is hunting him down. Case doesn't know his dad has been...
like, a dick.
He thinks Raine hasn't spoken to his dad in, like, 10 years.
Whatever. I would just, like, we both already know each other's parents and that it's messy. So, like, if anyone is going to be able to, like, be cool with this, it'll be him.
Yeah, it's just that Raine is like, I have to leave Case.
I don't think he has to. I think it's just time to face it.
For sure. Anyway, meanwhile, Case calls his friend Sage, she's from book 3, and tells her, he comes out to her, and it's a very, very lovely moment. And so now he's come out to 2 people. So he is slowly, coming out. And then he gets a call when he hangs up with Sage, and it's a hospital, and his mom has OD'd.
Okay.
She is alive, but now he's like, she did this because I just gave her $5,000. I just gave her this money.
Yeah, enabled her.
Uh-huh. So he goes to Raine. And of course, Raine is like perfect and sweet and amazing and comforts him and makes him feel so much better and all this shit. And then the next morning, Raine is like cooking him breakfast and Case comes out and Raine's like, I got offered a job on a ranch up in Canada. I want you to come with me. Let's go.
But now we're just running forever.
And Case is like, no, I can't leave my dad.
I own this.
I can't leave the ranch. Well, his dad does. Colt's just...
But it's like his family ranch.
Sure. And Case was never there because he'd never had a relationship with his father, and now he does. So he likes helping his dad out, All
right, I guess it's less tethered than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, Colton and Layla, that's their ranch.
Yeah.
Not Case's. But anyway, he's like, I can't leave my dad. I have to make up for all the years that I wasn't there. And Raine's like, that's a fucking crock of shit. Your dad is fine. Your dad can get help. He's already offered to get you help because all this shit. And Case is like doing this whole thing where he's like, you're better off without me.
Oh,
I'm going to bring you down. Sad sack shit, you know? And he's like, please just like, just go do you, I'll do me. So he leaves and he goes back to his ranch. 2 days later, Raine finally drives up to the ranch.
Yeah.
And he gets out of his truck and he slams the door and he sees Case and he's like, you know, no one's ever going to fucking treat you better than I can treat you, right?
Okay.
You know,
Pick a side, bro.
You know, I'm fucking it for you. And he's like, you don't fucking talk to, well, I guess it's a week later. He's like, you don't fucking talk to me for a week. You knew that today is the day that I'd be leaving. You haven't talked to me for a fucking week?
Well, you said that you were no good for me or whatever.
And he goes, what, is there somebody else? And Case is like, no, it's only you. It's only ever been you. I only want you.
Obviously.
Raine's like, well, I'm going to make this very fucking easy for the both of us. I'm leaving today. And so I have to go.
Drama.
So then it gets all sad because Raine's like, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And Case goes, I'm sorry for being broken. I'm sorry for breaking us. Snowflake, you didn't break us. Drawing away, I keep hold of him and let our gazes lock. There's nothing wrong with having cracks and broken pieces, but you got to work on healing the scars in here. With one finger, I tap his temple. The parts of you that won't let you move on. But I'm ready to move on. His eyes squeeze shut. Are you? If I asked you to go in that house and pack your bag right now, could you do that for me? No, I didn't think so. That's your answer right there. I hate myself right now. How can you even look at me? Case says. Taking his soft lips, I hope like hell this will imprint both my loyalty and the connection we share upon him. To be strong enough to withstand following paths that will take us. You're right here in my goddamn heart, baby, Raine says.
But I gotta go.
So yeah, he leaves.
Dumb.
Yeah.
All of this is dumb.
Raine says, maybe one day you'll let me love you the way you deserve. And
these are so dramatic.
Case thinks, I wish he didn't leave me. So then, obviously I'm crying reading this.
Yeah.
And then Case calls his dad that night and tells Colt everything. Tells him how his mom's... By the way, Colt doesn't know that Case's mom has been doing this shit.
For years.
Funneled all his money away. How abusive his stepdad was. How he hurt his knee. How he can't bronc ride anymore. How he kissed a man a year ago. How he's gay and how he's in love with Raine.
Yeah.
Colton's just like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a phone call.
He's like, that's a lot, son.
Yeah.
But it was a beautiful full circle moment for Colton and Case from book one as someone who's read, well, and I've read book 2 and 3.
Because Colton's like, now I don't feel bad about taking your girlfriend because you're gay.
Totally. He's like, woo, I feel so much better.
Off the hook. Choose your beard.
So some time goes by. Case is obviously devastated, but he's in therapy twice a week.
Maybe more.
Twice a week is a lot.
I know. Maybe one more.
He comes out to his best friend, Chaos, who's the rodeo. He's got a bigger part in the book, but
Chaos.
Yeah. Hot. Your name's Chaos? I'm fucking you.
Obviously you are.
He keeps reaching out to Raine, sending him text messages, sending him pics, small
Say
little
nudes.
Words, pictures of the snow and shit.
There's a mess.
Wish you were here.
Hole.
Snow hole.
Yeah, I know, that's my nose.
Yeah, that's your nose. But because he's up on a desolate ranch, he's thinking, Raine's not even getting these fucking messages. And then 1 second he checks him, and then they all say red. And he's like, what? Oh my God, he must have got service or went to check, or maybe he's been ignoring me, whatever. And then he goes to check. He gets a notification that Raine's posted on Instagram or whatever or something. And Raine posts a picture they took a month ago. It's just their hands. They were in bed. It was a very sweet moment.
Oh, so you can't even tell?
And it says, it's their hands. I know. And it says, never not been obsessed with you. And Case is like, oh my God.
Oh, that's my hand.
He's like, what have I done? And then, but he still doesn't contact him. And then his mom reaches out a few days later and he goes, you know what? I'm sending you to rehab. This is the last time I'm fucking helping you. And she goes, you're so good to me. You're too good to me. I should have been better to you. I should have protected you the way Raine protected you. And he's like, what?
What do you mean by that?
And it's fun.
And
it's
now
a
he
whole
learns
text.
that and now he must go to him.
And he's like, yeah, Raine, I used to wake up and Raine would be asleep on the floor in front of my bedroom door. It makes sense now. All this stuff.
Oh, he was guarding.
Okay. Yep. So he's like, what have I done? But then some more weeks go by. Well, because obviously Raine's up in fucking Canada and has a job to do. He can't, anyway. Some weeks go by. He's been up alone on the mountain for quite a while now, and he hasn't heard from Raine at all. And he's just dealing with the fact that he pushed him away. He's walking to the barn, and he hears a deep voice call out,
Snowflake.
And it's Raine. And Case just runs to him, and he's like,
yeah.
All this shit. And he's like, why did you put yourself in front of your dad for me and my mom? Why did you fucking do that? And he's like, maybe I couldn't stand to see you hurt, Snowflake. Maybe I still can't. So I'm here because I love you and I need you.
It's freaking homo.
Yeah, dude, it was. And he goes, I still can't see you hurting all this stuff. And then they kiss each other. They run inside the house. They're ripping their clothes off. They're making love. They're going crazy. And then Raine's saying this crazy shit. He's like, God, all I gotta do is put a fucking cock down your throat and you're all this shit. Dude.
Right back to where we left off.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so a few weeks go by and it's perfect. It's perfection. And then one day Raine's like tacking up his horse and he can hear Case yelling. And he's like, I don't fucking know where Raine is. He left for Canada. I don't know where he is.
Dad.
Uh-huh.
Shootout.
And he's like,
We're
I
gonna
haven't
hide
heard
a body
from him
now.
since. Yep.
Ooh, this is getting good.
So Raine sneaks. He's like, fuck, it's my dad. He's like, stomach plummets. And he like is looking around. He doesn't have a gun on him. And he's like, fuck, I gotta use something as a weapon. So he's like trying to find somebody to use as a weapon. And then he hears his dad. He's like, you're a fucking no good liar, drug addict, just like your mama, all this shit, saying this shit to Case.
I'm like, okay.
And then he goes, I know you gave your mom thousands of dollars to send her to some fancy rehab. You know that bitch owes me money. I'm here to fucking collect all this shit. And he goes, how about I shoot every one of these fucking horses in the head, and pulls a gun out. Case goes and stands in front of his horse Winnie, which they are very cute together. And then Raine sees that his dad has a 5-gallon jug of gas and his gun pointed, and he's like threatening he's like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down if you don't pay me.
Burn this mother down. All right, fucking make my day, motherfucker. We got lost for this.
So finally, grabs him, the gun goes off, then he fumbles,
Kills
he gets
Case.
the gun, he shoots his dad in the leg a couple times.
Fuck, man.
And then he realizes that Raine's been shot in the gut.
Oh my god!
He's like, he can't.
Snowflake.
His vision is going.
Snowflake, I love you.
Case runs over at him.
You're gonna be okay.
And it's like the saddest thing in the world.
Oh my god, does he die?
He doesn't do good for a long time. So he's been in a coma.
Coma.
Case is by his side, and he's just like, "Don't you leave me? You leave me, I'm fucking leaving too.
Don't you leave me, cowboy.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna kill
god.
myself."
Buckle up or saddle something or whatever.
Yep. So then Case is in the hospital. He leaves the hospital room to get coffee or something. He comes back in. He sees his dad. Colton is there, and Case just breaks the fuck down.
Of course.
And him have this really beautiful moment. They're both sobbing. Whatever. A few days later, Raine wakes up.
Oh, Merrick, he's straight now.
Oh
my god.
And he doesn't remember amnesia. Oh, I don't read amnesia books. I can't handle them. I've read one before, and I was like, never again. It was the saddest. Anyway.
To forget love.
Yeah, it was rough. So then anyway, he sees Case laying there, and he's like, Snowflake. And then all his friends are there, and Case is like, I told everybody I'm in love with you, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I know you did. I love you, baby. He's like, I love you too, baby. And
okay, baby.
that's the end of the book.
Epilogue.
A little over a year later, they're at Colton's ranch.
Case is pregnant.
Case is knocked.
Case is barefoot and pregnant.
And preg. And there's a huge bonfire party, and everybody's having fun, and Raine pulls out a little box.
Oh no. He
and
whittled him a ring.
And hands it to Case, and Case is like, my god, he's proposing.
It's got Broncos engraved on the side of it.
And then actually it has mountains.
Broke back.
And all of a sudden, all these twinkling lights turn on, and Raine goes,
it's a surprise wedding.
Marry me, Snowflake.
Right now?
Right now.
He surprised him with the wedding?
Raine did.
Personally, would hate that. But for them, that's so cute.
And they get married, and it's their surprise wedding.
Someone pulled that shit with me, I would fucking freak out. But whatever.
I'd be like, you planned this and I don't have to? Thank you.
That's not going to work for me.
Well, you want to plan the wedding.
Well, unless they nailed
Do it the way
if
you
they
want.
did it exactly how I would have wanted, then I'd be like, whoa.
You have too
That's
many.
not happening. I don't even know what I want. So,
Yeah.
how are they going to do it?
Anyway, that's the book.
That was cute.
Wasn't it
That was
cute?
cute. That
Yeah,
was
it
a fun
cute.
time.
It was a fun time.
That was way better than
Where We Burn. Yeah, that book just didn't live up to, it could have been so much better. You want to know something fucking crazy?
What?
Actually, never mind. It's not even stupid. So, I wanted to ask you, because the next episode after this is Christmas. That'll come out
Christmas.
on the 25th, Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So, I wanted to ask you, I could tell you the title, or I could surprise you with the Christmas special. I wanted to leave it up to you.
Because we didn't do a guess for the Halloween special. Because it was Halloween, and it's kind of like...
Right.
Is it another title like that?
The title is cutesy. All the books are cutesy. All the Christmas books are cutesy. It's not a novella.
It's a full...
It's a book. Which I hope I don't regret that, because there's so many fun novellas for Christmas. So I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't know. What do you think?
I kind of want, just because it's Christmas, to surprise you. And then maybe we do a little dress up. Maybe we have some treats. Maybe we do a little,
okay.
I don't know. Maybe we have hot
Oh, I
cocoa
just had a funny idea. Okay.
or something.
Then, yeah, you know what?
If you're okay with that.
I'm
But I
okay
could
with that.
tell you if you
No,
want.
because it's the Christmas one, and we usually don't guess those ones because it's the surprise is
Yeah.
how holiday themed it is.
Yeah.
We won't guess.
Okay.
We won't guess.
But everybody should be excited and tune in for the Christmas special.
Christmas special next time.
That'll be really fun.
Yeah.
It won't be cowboys, I'll tell you that.
Good. I am a little over the cowboys right now. I could use like a snake person.
Oh, we're gonna do
an alien or like.
I don't know if you remember this,
magic.
but we said in the last episode we're gonna get dark in the.
Okay, yeah,
January.
I would love a dark.
We haven't had a dark romance in a long time.
I know, a good dark one.
A good, like kind of like Bad Wrong Things.
Yeah.
Where it made you fucking feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. Well, I'm thinking. Well, you requested something very specific. You requested.
Oh, a
Predator Prey.
Predator Prey.
Yeah,
thing.
so we're gonna do some of that in January.
Okay, I'm into that. I'm very into that.
Cool. All right, Paul.
Well, I guess it's so weird when we don't guess.
It is. It's like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.